So here is the latest that's happening on regular pre-sale and all the things that are happening and tips and tricks that I've found out recently. So regular pre-sale on their Twitter account, they finally they're doing their burning. They're burning a number of tokens. If you're on their Twitter, if you like, retweet, stuff like that, tag people, they burn 200 tokens per like and all that kind of stuff. They've burnt over 500,000 tokens is what they're saying. They've also announced what their first IDO launch is going to be. Their first project is going to be as well. So great, giving putting little hearts on all of these, retweeting them all, and all that good stuff. They've also explained how they are going to assess if you have enough tokens for this. So there's two ways that you can have enough money or tokens to get into each tier. So first of all, I'll just go to the regular presale site. If I go to regular presale, where's the actual site? Have I got it here? Regular presale site. So on here, you've got different tier levels in this. The first tier to get up to is 10,000. So if you have 10,000 tokens, you're in the first tier. 20,000 next tier, 35, 75, 125, and then 250. So if all you need to do to get into these IDOs is just hold these tokens. That's all you need to do. You don't need to buy anything else. You don't need to give KYC. You don't need to give like your name and address and all that kind of stuff. It's like you hold these tokens, you will receive stuff in your wallet once the IDO has been launched and the tokens have been released. Fantastic. That saves a lot of hassle for everyone. 10,000 tokens at current price is around about, let's just type that in, 10. You're talking under £200 to get to the first tier of this, and you'll effectively be getting airdropped their first things. But you can also get tokens if you don't have any tokens, but you have it in the LP staking. So if you go to PancakeSwap and you provide liquidity by providing Regu/BNB, and you put that into a liquidity pool, and you get your liquidity tokens, you can put them into their farm here to stake the liquidity tokens, and you get rewards for keeping it locked up here for a period of time. It currently is at 200% APY, and if you take it out within 1 week, there's a 50% fee. The 50% fee is from the rewards that you're receiving. So if you have got 3,000, if I took that out just now, I'm like, ways, got over 3,000 Regu as my reward. If I wanted to take that out now, I'd only get 1,500 because I'm not at this 7 days holding period. And 50% of that, so the fee for that is I just don't get. So I still get 1,500, woohoo. But the other 1,500 or whatever it is would be put back into the pot for keeping the APY high and the stake and reward lasting for longer. So if anybody wants to pull out, go for it. It's no skin off anybody's nose. In fact, it's better for people who are long-term holders because they will carry on receiving a higher APY for a longer period of time. Fantastic. One issue at the moment is that there's no sale fee, which is good. So if you want to sell something, it doesn't cost you anything. However, it is causing bots to be aggressively buying and selling just now. So the price has been bouncing around all over the place. And for that reason, they haven't done the single token staking yet. So this is liquidity providing staking. So we're getting rewards for providing liquidity. If you were just staking the individual tokens, what would happen is because the values bounce around too much, there'd be too much instability in the token reward system, and it'd just be a nightmare. So they're waiting until there is it's gone to a higher level, and then they can do the single token staking, which is what I'm kind of hearing about here. The problem is because there's no sales tax, bots are just buying and selling. Prices going up, prices going down, up and down. And that's getting, from what I'm hearing or reading on the Telegram group, that's getting a little bit like everyone's like, hey, it's going great. Oh my goodness, it's gone down. Oh, it's going great again. Oh, it's going down. And if we look at the price on PancakeSwap, it's around about 1.9 pence. I'm talking about, but you can see, look at it bouncing around the last 7 days. It was going up and up and up and up. And then massive drop from 2.7 pence, bang, all the way down to 1.6 pence. So, lost 50% of the value within an hour or something, then bounce back up and bounce. And these are bots buying and selling. So every so often you look at the holders, somebody's got 500,000 tokens and then they disappear and then they come back again, buy and sell. So that's where having some form of sales tax, I'm saying like 2% would be great It would stop the bots doing whatever it is that they're doing. So that's what's happening here. So if for each LP token you get, that is the equivalent of 300 Regu tokens. So to get to the first level or the first tier, which you need 10,000 tokens for, if you have those 10,000, if you have 5,000 tokens and you want to match that up with the equivalent BNB, you'd get that in here, and you would need around about 28 LP tokens to get to the first tier. 28 LP tokens would have the equivalent value of 10,000 regular pre-sale tokens to get into the first tier. So all that is counted. You don't need to worry about taking it out, just having it as tokens, or putting it in just as LP tokens. But if you have it here, you are also gaining the APY. So that's the main benefit of that. So regular pre-sale, let's just see here. That was a cough. They have announced their first IDO project, or the one that they're working with is called Ancient Warriors. So Ancient Warriors have got their, we'll just head over, they've got their own Twitter account here. They've got some nice little images, and they've also got their website up and running. So what's going to be happening is regular pre-sale are going to be taking snapshots of everybody's wallet for, I think it was 10 days. It's starting on the 25th of December, and it goes on or maybe it's 15 days. 25th of December until the 10th of January, they take a snapshot every single hour of everybody's wallets and the LP addresses and all that kind of stuff. And it's your average over that time for that wallet. They will see that as where you are allocated in the tier system. So in other words, if you have full 1 million for the first 7 days and you take it all out, and then the next 7 days you have nothing, but the average of that works out to around about 125,000 tokens, then you're on the cheetah tier, or whatever it is, going on there. So you don't need to keep it in and not move it. You can move it, you can trade it, you can do whatever you want, and it's your average throughout all that period of time. So that's how you can get that. And Ancient Warrior, they've got their own site up and running. And it looks like once so I think their tokens will be released January the 25th. Don't quote me on that. I haven't got the exact dates. I'm just trying to go from memory here. So once the IDO has been done, there'll be all the calculations, see what gets what, and then there'll be a releasing of the tokens. And it looks like on their website, they've already got their farming and staking and their white paper. They've got their white paper up for you to have a little, it's like a RPG playing game kind of stuff. There's going to be some NFTs. And there'll be single staking, and there's farming as well, LP stake, and there you can just, for Ancient Warrior NFT staking as well. So things going on there as well. The other thing I was reading about that I've been finding out is if you have one wallet with, let's say, to be in the top wallet, you need to have 250,000 tokens. If you've got 350,000 tokens, you are not rewarded any more than somebody with 250,000 tokens. So the advice that I'm hearing is create multiple wallets and divvy up your total amounts into multiple wallets to get the maximum benefit from it. So if you're wanting to get these reward tokens, these pre-sale tokens, then divvy up your total amount so that it is over multiple wallets. And that's what I found out is actually quite easy. Just head over to metamask. MetaMask here, and just on the right hand side go to, oh no, where is it? Here, this circly thing, and go to create account, and from there you can just, I'm going up to about 5 accounts now because I've divvied up my amount into multiple wallets, which will get me into multiple tiers going on here. So, and I've got a friend who's asked me to put some money in for him, so I've made his wallet and his accounts there. So that's all stuff going on with that. However, be prepared that if you do that, you will still need to divvy up the provide BNB Smart Chain token for gas fees. So as you can see here, I've sent 0.009 BNB to one wallet, to another wallet, to another wallet, to another wallet. So I've done one wallet with 20,000, another wallet with 20,000, another one with my friend's amount with 53,000, another wallet with 75,000, and all that kind of stuff. So they are now, I've got 5 wallets which will all separately receive rewards from the pre-sales. Fantastic. So yeah, so Ancient Warrior have got their own Twitter account. They've started doing they're cross promoting this as well. And they've got their website up and running. Obviously nothing will be going on in this until kind of later in January, it seems like. And price wise, the regular pre-sale had a good bump. It went up to almost 3 pence per token, so that would be almost £300 for getting to the first tier. and then bots started taking over, which is quite kind of good to see that, you know, bots are interested in this. You know, if it gets to the point where computer bots are trading, they obviously see value in this. So that's it's annoying and it's frustrating because you see like, wait, price down, up and down, up and down. And it's annoying when the bots take the money out, but they're interested. So that's the good bit here, and it means that the trading volume has really gone up quite significantly over the last period of time here. So that's what's happening. So if you are thinking of getting into regular pre-sale, you can buy the tokens from PancakeSwap, and once you get them, if you put them in PancakeSwap liquidity, you get your LP tokens. If you get your LP tokens, put them into regular pre-sale, click on the launch app. They obviously still need to update their dashboard. That'll be coming soon. I think it's the 25th of December. That should be getting updated, and then you can earn 200% APY with your liquidity tokens. So you'll be earning Regu, and you will still be counted, your LP tokens will still be counting towards your allocation in the tier system for getting your tokens for the Ancient Warrior NFT game that's going to be coming out. So there you go. That's the thing that's happening there. You don't need to stake. You don't need to provide liquidity. But if you do, you gain extra stuff from it. You just need to hold. You don't need to do KYC. You don't need to provide your name and all that kind of stuff. So lots of stuff going on. Well done, team at Regular Presale. Keep it up. Bye-bye.